Thank you for calling B-rated, B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't a bad word. I'm Anferny. How can I help you?
Why did you pause?
I know. It felt like a weird pause right there.
Right, like you were promoted. You should, from now on, be like, thanks for calling B-rated movies, where B-rated isn't bad. Is this Anthony? Ask a question. Because you know how many people are just like, yeah, hey, Anthony, this and this. Anthony.
Yeah.
I learned that from your wife, actually. When we worked at that store.
Oh, yeah. That store. The place that has all those things.
You know, sell stuff.
You know, that stuff.
Give them money, they give you shit. Are you watching anything tonight? Hey, man, I forgot to tell you, this is Brian with a B.
Hey, what's up, Brian with a B? Well, tonight we're watching... One second.
I have a feeling that you're going to be watching Creeping Death.
That's correct. Creeping Death. It's like you can read my mind.
It's like I've been drinking and I have something caught in my throat.
Oh yeah, Creeping Death.
Electric.
This movie is directed by Matt Sampere.
Okay. Not Sandberg.
No.
Okay.
No, and this is a Screambox original, by the way.
Ooh.
Yeah, and stars Matt Sampere, Monique Parent, Alan Maxson, Delian Lincourt, and Hunter Kohl. This is the
Hunter Kohl.
Hunter Kohl, yeah.
That sounds familiar.
This is the story of a child whose mom has brain cancer.
What?
And his friends steal a sack, unleashing the Celtic spirit of Halloween, and they must survive the night or sacrifice their lives to the spirit.
The fuck?
Yeah,
It's just pretty intense, I guess.
I know.
Speaking of intense,
Real steak razor there with the brain cancer. Go ahead.
Why you get all mad? I just want to ask you a question before I watch this movie.
No, go ahead.
What's the oldest chick that you would bang? The oldest age?
Right now?
Right now, or even, 10 years ago?
50.
50? Really?
Yeah.
What about when you were like 21?
30.
Really? One of those?
Like,
All
I'm
right,
not...
then. Damn.
I don't want to go too far up, like...
All right.
I'm not saying there's not, like...
Just saying. I mean, I'm not saying fucking, Betty White old.
No. I think she's a great lady, though. Was a great lady.
Yeah. But, all right. That was all, man. Just wondering. The oldest that you'd go for, I guess. So about 10 years older than you.
About 10 years older, yeah.
Doesn't seem very old, but all right, man. I support your decision. I guess I'd go, not hella fucking older than me, but I think I'd go more than 10 years older than me.
Jeez.
Right? Like, damn. I'm just...
More than 10? Wow.
Right? Like, damn. So, all right, anyways, we'll start this movie.
Oh. All right.
Sloppy food is in the night. Sweater holder shining bright. Where the gold tastes just right. Slacking hands in the moonlight. Berated, berated, not a bad word. Working on is preferred. Berated, berated, hear our call. The podcast that welcomes all.
All right, we're back with the beginning
Damn,
of
just hella quick.
Creeping Death.
It is. It's like ear music playing. Hurry up, fucking start putting all this goddamn words out. There it is. Screambox exclusive after like 10 of them that were in front of there.
Sampere Productions.
What if it's Sampere? Like it's French?
So we see like a cat.
I'm going to say werewolf from behind.
Whatever that thing is. And then
Or if we're both wrong, it's furries and they're just getting ready to get freaked down.
No, I was talking about whatever the camera was moving up on. It was
Yeah,
like
I thought it
like
was.
a fake cat.
Ew, what
So,
the fuck? No, fuck
Now
them.
these two girls in like a hot dog suit and I
don't know
can't
what the
think
fuck
of that
that
other
is.
suit. That's like somebody's pajamas. Like come up to this guy in a scarecrow costume holding a bucket, and they complain about the candy corn.
Well,
And
hold on. It was open candy corn.
open candy.
and they like just reach in and grab a couple pieces. No, do you have any
You mean-
sealed candy?
I mean, what everybody else has been touching.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
You don't like candy corn?
I don't like candy corn. I also don't like Peeps.
Peeps, I agree. They're not that great. Candy corn? Really?
Don't
What
like
the
candy
fuck?
corn.
How long have I known you?
You've known me long enough to know
God damn.
I don't like candy corn.
Well, you learn something every day, folks.
So then this guy gets all pissed off, goes inside, and then sees this giant person with like a
Ugh.
creepy hand
Fucked
and
up
long
hand-
nails.
Fucked up nails?
Like it's like a little over trick or treating, and hands him like a handful.
Give me
of-
some opened up candy corn.
And the guy dumps him on the ground.
Why aren't they sealed, man?
Yeah, really.
There could be razor blades in those candy corns. You don't know. Somebody tried. Did we watch a movie where there was like hypodermic needles and apples and everything? It's like
Oh yeah, black pumpkin.
clearly you see that there is something in there.
Yeah, black pumpkin.
You know what? I still like apples though. It's Granny Smith, and then they bite it. Well, and that's how AIDS started.
So now he's like, "You better leave," and like tries to count like this guy's a child,
But he went to drink a beer.
and then the guy shoves it through the side of his face.
I was going to say normally it usually goes through the back of his head, but no, it went through his cheek, huh?
Yeah,
That's fucking
the
nuts.
guy goes to like start crawling, and then the guy stomps his head.
I guess it looked like he was going to give him a reverse arm bar, and then somebody stomped.
On a
pumpkin.
pumpkin. So I guess that was supposed to be him getting his head stomped.
Like in American History X, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, the curb stomp.
Well. I don't know if you can legally say curb stomp.
I mean, oh
Ew, look at how shitty that fucking pumpkin thing was.
yeah, the guy like
pumpkin
cuts
stem?
the stem, and
It breaks.
it went brittle.
But I mean, I've never been to a real pumpkin patch like that. I've been to pumpkin patch where they've already been harvested and everything like that. But that thing looked dried out as fuck, like people who overcook chicken breasts.
I've done that a few times.
Hey everybody, let's just get these pumpkins right here. It's just going, oh, all right, here we go.
So now
What?
so now the kid that's working in the pumpkin patch gets on the phone with his friend who is doing his white makeup.
Oh, is he going to be dressed as Freddy?
I think so.
I laugh. He was just doing his regular makeup. He's like, oh, gotta look good for the party. And he has his friend that comes in who's pissing while he's in there. All right.
Yeah, who is going as Amelia Earhart.
That's fucking
Weird.
amazing.
Really?
That's fucking cool.
Okay. All right.
Like, who are you? What if it was like Del Hart? No, he's a racer, isn't he?
Dale Earnhardt.
Yep. So who the fuck is this guy going? Is it mime?
Well, I mean, it looks like he's going as Freddy, but
What the fuck? And then there's some old man behind him.
getting all pissed off because he dropped his pumpkins.
Like those mini pumpkins. Like, God damn it, Carol. And he fucking kicks
like-
the bucket or the
Whatever he was holding it
wooden
with,
basket.
he like obliterated the basket. Mr.
Like-
Hawthorne.
That's how my 10-year-old acts. What the fuck? And then he's just got a
Got,
bag.
like a bloody bag.
You know damn well it's not Beats.
Then the guy gets all angry and defensive and starts trying to beat him up.
I didn't mean to. Like, if you ever grab a bloody burlap sack, guess whose fault that is?
That's the guy that had the bloody burlap sack.
Right? I'd be like, okay, well, first off, John.
Like, what is in this sack that I got blood all over my hands?
Right?
The guy like shoves him down.
He's like, don't you ever touch that. That's my fucking... My wife's friend's in town, and this is the garbage bag that we use.
And the kid is still apologizing. And the guy's threatening him.
Because you best be ready for these consequences.
Like, fuck this asshole, man.
You have a bloody bag of
Whatever is in
hygiene
that
products. I hope not. And
I mean, they're in the country, so hopefully it's an animal.
he's driving around telling, hey, Carol, I know that you and my wife synced up on your time this month.
Like he's got like a fucking deer head or something.
I'm going to say it's even grosser than that.
I mean, I don't know.
He just got out there just running over fucking animals. And so now we're getting the opening montage. I like the fucking whatever font that they're using. I've never in my life thought I'd ever say that.
Yeah, it's like a like
Super Halloween-y looking.
like carving into a pumpkin. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to describe it.
So now this guy's like, oh, let me get some pumpkins into my Toyota CRV. There's a Honda Element. Let me just keep driving her off around here. How many pumpkins do you think he can fit in a car?
Like regular size pumpkins?
Maybe.
In like a Honda CRV, like 4 or 5.
No, I'm talking like packed.
Like packed?
Yeah. But
Maybe
that'd weigh that motherfucker down.
10?
Nah, man. I'm thinking like 40 or 50.
Okay, maybe my numbers are way off. Like,
I think my puppy's belly hurts. She can fart, dude. You know? Like, and now, like, so we got her from the shelter, you know? And they sent home a bag of food. And so then I buy her, like, nice food. And for the last today's day 2. So she didn't really eat yesterday. Because I mix her food with my food and the wet food. And she ate everything except the fucking food they sent home with us. And I was like, that's weird. And so then I did it a second day. And same thing. Didn't eat any of the food that they sent. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. And I started giving her the expensive food. And she ate a lot today. And so I think that she's like, ugh. Like, you know, when you go to a buffet.
yeah.
I ate too much today. So now this guy's delivering pumpkins to people, huh?
Well, no, I think he's at home now.
I hope. Oh no,
because now this guy is out front raking leaves in his jorts.
I was about to say, okay, hopefully you're gonna say these. All right, and so they're making fun of him too. All right,
and yeah, just giving him shit.
And he's like, look how much of my thighs exposed, bruh.
Like, yeah, before you go inside, there's been a change of plans. He's like, I know you had like plans and stuff, but you know,
but since I had to make my own shorts,
and then he gets distracted by the cops.
How did that cop park like that?
I know.
Like, there's no way that cop, unless he fucking...
Is that what you learned in like cop school? Is like how to park weird?
There's like, all right, somehow you're going to turn in here, then you're going to have to hurry and e-brake turn and everything like this. No. And the cop comes and he pulls the aviator off. He's like, how you both holding up? What? Like, why'd you come in guns blazing and be like, hey, what's up? I just want to see how you guys are doing. You guys having a fucking haunted house tonight or what?
I was very concerned. So I came in super fast.
You guys open up a bag of fucking candy corn and letting the kids just take out 2 or 3 pieces?
So he's saying that there's something weird out of the ordinary because people are missing pets.
They're probably in Ohio.
They're like
ting.
You.
Call me ASAP, please.
Like if you notice anything, call me. It's Officer Wes.
He's like, all right, can you teach me how to 3-point turn out of your driveway, please? Oh, so now the dad's working a double. So I would. If I ever fucking saw you wearing those shorts, I'd be like, hey, Anthony, since you want to be an asshole and wear booty shorts that you made, you're working a double. Like, see, there's consequences for shit that you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't cut your own shorts unless the 4th of July. If you're going to a 4th of July barbecue, booty shorts on men, jorts, booty jorts are 100% acceptable.
These are like slightly longer than the length of those those like Lakers shorts in the 80s. It's slightly longer than that. Right. So he tells them to like, set a watch, and he's like, I can set my phone, but then he hands him his analog watch.
He's like, your grandpa put this in his ass during World War II and he fucking saved it.
You will use it. Yeah.
The fuck? I mean, this movie just looks awesome already from the beginning.
Yes.
We're clearly going to have to go back and watch this shit with fucking sound. The dad's like, I love you, son. All right. Just in case something happens tonight, I want you to shove this watch in your ass and then give it to your grandchild.
Yeah. So then he tells his son, I got to go. And he's got to go to work. So
Runs off wearing crew socks and loafers.
And jorts.
And high jorts. Did
High
he
jorts.
and his dad have the same vehicle?
Possibly.
Yes.
Like
the
they shared the same vehicle.
No, they both have the same vehicle.
Oh, there's two of the same vehicle?
Yep.
Wow.
And I like how in their yard they have the gravestones and one was for Stone Cold.
Oh, yeah.
He'll never motherfucking die. Don't ever. What the fuck? Past due.
So,
I was like, hey, Anthony.
So we get like shots of past due bills, but before that is an acceptance letter to Winston Institute of something. So I'm assuming that's this guy getting into college.
Oh, it's the mom getting into college. Like, I'm finally going to live my dream.
Yeah.
Hey, did you pay that $18,000 bill or no? Well, that's not a real bill, Mom. Like, you just can't pay that off at once.
So the kid is looking for the pumpkin carver, and the mom finds it, and the mom asks him, like, what's going on? And he gets like all up in her face. Like,
have you ever once got up in your mom's face like that? And then he has the nerve to hit the washer and dryer like he's getting in her face.
yeah.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the dad does to that mom. That's why she has those two black eyes. But I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that's the mom that has brain cancer.
That is the mom that has brain cancer.
Look at her fucking eyes.
Yes.
But then the kid's going to get up in his mom's face like that. My mom would say, I wish a motherfucker would get in my face like this. My mom is like, I don't know.
But she's very patient with him. Like, try to slow down.
Oh, no, dude. The first time Kane ever comes up to me in a fucking aggressive manner, bye. The first time any of us siblings ever walked up to my mom like that, you would get jumped by 6 people.
Here's the thing, though. Is like, I understand that what he's doing is wrong. Also, not however, not but, like the stress of being, somebody who has to, mentally deal with, somebody else's, potential death that is sooner rather than later, because brain cancer is really bad. And losing the ability, to like have a real life, a real social life, and, be a kid, because now you have to grow up as an adult quicker. Like, it puts some stress on you.
I would disagree, man. I'm sorry.
But I'm not saying what he's doing is okay. Absolutely not. I'm just saying that.
So you're old
it's
enough.
a reaction.
Yeah. You're old enough to go to college. And so you're old enough to know that everybody's going to die someday. And everything like that. And so he's going to be pissed off. And then he's going to go and get in his mom's face. Then he eats some cookies that aren't cooked good.
And so then he comes out and, did you make more of these? And his mom is seizing on the ground.
I don't think she's seizing. I think that she ate a fucking cyanide capsule.
She's seizing.
I think she's like, you know what? Fuck this kid. He got in my face. And then she ate a cyanide capsule.
Yeah, that's a seizure. And that's a pretty good realistic seizure. Because they, like, the eye movement and the...
I'm pretty sure this is the exact same thing that happened in fucking Captain America.
So then he does the right thing. He turns her to the side. Doesn't try to like get in her mouth, even though all the froth is coming out.
Is that
And calls
cyanide capsule?
911.
She clicked her tooth out, bit the capsule, said "Hell Hydra," and then wanted to end it.
And now she's back.
It's like, hey, this guy's fucking took a bunch of fucking acid.
I mean, if anything, she's probably going to want to go to bed right now and just go to sleep.
She probably thought that she probably thought if she was a cooler mom that her fucking dickhead son would get in her face, and she probably tried to do the Tide Pod challenge.
No, what it is probably, it's that brain tumor that if it puts pressure on your brain, that it, like it messes with the neurological activity. So
The
at
mom
that
probably
point,
got brain cancer from having an asshole son who gets in her face.
Brian,
I'm pretty sure that's what causes brain cancer. If you have an asshole kid who's like, "What, Mom? You want to give me any Xanax? I'm trying to go to a party, get fucked up. You got any fucking Adderall?"
so then he gives her some pills
You're going to take this medicine.
that we don't see what they are.
You're going to go to sleep because I have a party to go to. And this is my only chance to lose my virginity. Oh, I thought he was going to drink from that cup with all that blood on it.
Did he? She looked at the cup. They're saying that's a minor seizure.
God,
I mean,
what the fuck would a major one?
Well, okay, that looked pretty major. But number one, he wasn't there from the beginning, so we don't know the timing, because that's a lot when you talk about major to minor or minor to major.
He's like, I'll come back later and check on you. I got some shit to do.
Is like the timing. So for a seizure like they talk about like a grand mal, that's like a prolonged seizure.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe if your mom was sick, you should fucking start doing some chores around the house. You're fucking old enough to go to college. Wash your own goddamn laundry. When was the last time your mom saw your fucking underwear in a wash machine and put it into the dryer and folded it for you?
Never.
Oh, when you were 8?
Yeah. When I was like, I don't know, 15 or 16.
Yeah, that was the last time I
Yeah.
wore underwear.
Oh, jeez.
You know, this guy's like, what? How dare you? I'm old enough to get a tattoo. I'm not old enough to do my own laundry.
So he was sleeping on the couch, and then he wakes up to the cell phone. So they asked him, like, what happened to 6? And he wakes up, and his watch has
Quarter to 7.
it's like 6:45. Yeah,
I was about to say, if there's any young audience, if you can tell me what quarter to 7 means.
and he's watching Popeye, like old school Popeye,
This kid just gets weirder, man.
not like Robin Williams Popeye, but like
Even if he was watching Robin Williams,
that would
Popeye.
still be weird, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Now there's breaking news.
And we have apparently
Strange markings.
in the Asheville community, which also pigtails is an expected hairstyle for the news.
Maybe it's Halloween.
Okay,
You
all
know.
right.
But strange markings.
So now we have a news reporter at the house of. Was this the guy that got the beer bottle in his face?
Maybe.
And
But it
there's
looks like they have like, and it's going to sound fucked up, like a swastika
it's like a
that they pulled apart.
like 2 diagonal lines. Next
like
to
they're
each
going to
other.
build a rectangle, and then they like pulled it apart a little bit and then lowered it a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not weird markings. It's fucking a rectangle. But the fact that this dude, I don't like this fucking kid, man. The fact that he holds his phone, like he's holding it like by his chest while he talks, like it's a microphone, you know, and it's it's not even upside down. The microphone is at the bottom of your goddamn phone.
I know. You're just going to sound super distant every time you talk.
100% this dude is a virgin. So it's like, oh, hold on. Emergency alert. Local authorities on something. So now he comes in like, so here's a question, Amferny. If you and your wife get into an argument, or you and your son get into an argument, how quick do you turn around to be just over it?
Pretty quick.
Not me, man.
I don't
Sometimes-
really like heavily engage.
No, fuck that, dude. Kane will say something, and then he'll be like, all right, I'm going to go upstairs. And he'll come downstairs like, I don't know, 30 minutes later, and he'll be like, hey, go with us. I said, no, fuck you still. I'm still mad, you know? But anyways, so the dude now has a bucket of candy at his front door, and there's
And he just,
trick-or-treaters.
dumped the entire bucket into all their buckets and then some on the ground.
Like, he fucking acted like the brother in Bench Warmers when the sun came out. He's like, ugh! Like with the girls with the
Oh,
cookies.
Howie. Howie, which in the Benchwarmers, Howie next to John Heater's character are my two favorite characters in the entire movie.
He's like, there must be
The guy that
there must
had
be
to,
steroids in garlic bread.
the guy that had to have the bat taped to his hand so it didn't
God
fly
damn
out of
it.
his hand.
So now we're going to a clip of kids trying to toilet paper a house unsuccessfully.
They throw the roll of toilet paper to the guy hiding in the bushes who is going to throw it over the
Like
tree.
a football. Yep.
Yeah.
And then he just goes and he
just-
hits a window.
How do you not know how to toilet paper? You leave a tail and then
Can you can't
Grab
toilet
it.
paper in our neighborhood.
from the other side.
You can't toilet paper in your neighborhood either.
No.
There's no motherfucking houses. And they're like, oh, here we go. We got them. And they're trying to show they recorded it. But now I'd like to point out we're back at that one guy who was putting the white makeup on his face. That's his costume. A red and black striped shirt with white makeup and
That makes him look like a ghost or like a skeleton. Then there's the girl who looks like a gypsy.
fuck.
Can you say gypsy?
Yeah, I think that's
you
that's the name of it. Like My Gypsy Wedding, shit like that.
can. Oh yeah.
Is that their mom on the left hand side?
Well, yeah. Then there's some girl with like a side hat, like a skeleton hat.
That's the mom that's trying to cool. Like, I'm sorry if they're supposed to be the same age.
They're supposed to be the same age. I think so.
Maybe she has
Yeah.
Benjamin Button disease.
Oh my
You know how many times I've tried to sneak Kane into some place and I was like, oh, he has reverse Benjamin Button disease. There's like, so he grows normal?
Then we have male Amelia Earhart and the guy who's wearing the sheet.
What the fuck? Why are they
Who?
zooming on his face right now?
And like he's like, one last thing, and like pulls the sheet up over, and then we cut away. So then we're back at the house, and
With cyanide tablet mom.
and the kid is putting his mom to bed.
And she's like, I still love Halloween. Give
she's
me my
like-
trick or treat pillow.
Like, I know it's getting worse.
And he's like, yeah, could you tell, mom? And he fucking John Cena fucking does the wave in his face.
Yeah.
And he stone cold stunners his mom.
No, he does not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Right there.
No,
He just
Brian.
gave her a fucking pile driver.
No, he.
It's Halloween, bro.
So, but she's very concerned about how many kids they got and if there's any candy left.
Is there any candy left? She's like, I only heard the doorbell ring once. I had an entire bucket of candy.
So apparently, she was more concerned about the dad having candy and having any candy left for him to have.
You buy the good candy for Halloween? Let me ask this question.
Yeah. Not like super, super good, but good.
No, not us. We buy the best because I don't think kids these days like go trick or treating as much as we did.
No.
So,
Like we go to trunk or treat.
yeah.
We got the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it.
But like here, like you see my neighborhood, there's really like it used to only be one way in, one way out. You know?
Yeah.
We fucking buy the best of the best candy that we can get. And we buy like a lot of it. And the reason being is that every year we hope that there's going to be more kids that go trick or treating. But if they don't, we don't want fucking shitty candy left at our house. So we buy candy that we're going to fucking eat. And every year we have a ton of it left. And we even fucking, we go trick or treating for a little bit. We go up and down the neighborhood once. And then we go out front and just watch a movie on our fucking garage. And we just have that big bucket or cauldron full of candy. Where it's like, yeah, take whatever you want. And by the end of the night, we fucking still have a shitload of candy.
Damn, dude.
So then the mom and the...
Oh, yeah. So she's telling him, or the son, her regrets. That basically they could have given him a childhood, and they could have, so he didn't have to work, and and he could chase his dreams because he's been accepted to a college, and
nothing's stopping him,
and that she could have gotten a job, like a remote job.
She's like, I wish I would have disciplined you more. Is that what you want to try to get in my fucking face when I'm doing laundry?
But that's the thing is, like, I get his anger that, like, he could have
he's just
done more with
it
his
on
childhood.
Her.
But yeah, at the same time, yeah, there's a little bit of that.
He's blaming it on her. He's like,
But-
how come you didn't get into the NBA? Because my mom had brain cancer.
But it's that
No, it's because you
it's-
don't know how to play basketball.
what they're showing here is the kind of that caregiver restraint, or the caregiver strain, that basically the stress on the person giving care as well as the person who's going through the sickness.
Uh-oh. So now we have the fucking 5 hooligan friends.
Yes.
Who are now at a house that has no trees and no lights on or anything like that. And are they going to try toilet paper again?
So they're
trying to egg it.
they're not good at anything, are they?
No, they're not.
You don't know how to
man.
egg, and you don't know how to toilet paper. You throw the egg.
Fucking nerds. Like, goddamn. And they're clearly doing it at the wrong house. Because this guy comes out with a burlap sack and just drops it on the fucking
Was this
porch.
that old man with the bloody bag?
Like, I dare a motherfucker to come do this.
So he just leaves the bag out there, and they're gonna go get the bag.
He's like, hey, we should steal that bag.
No,
Exactly. That guy just said it's probably a bag of garbage. Like, that's what I'm going to do. You see how big fucking my dog's shits are?
It's like
I should just take that bag and put it in my front door and be like, hey, whoever wants to steal this, come
like,
steal it.
You remember? Okay, do you remember on Mad TV? They did the luchadors. Like, yeah, you know where I'm going with this. Like, they had the one luchador was El Senor Bag of Shit.
A sweep. It's like, is that ass wipe? He's like, no, it's a sweep. All right, so now here he comes.
Which I think that was Will Sasso, but yeah, like 99% sure that was Will Sasso.
Maybe. All
Yeah.
right, so now the kids are like, hey, let's go over there and steal a burlap sack.
Yeah, so they're gonna steal this burlap sack. It's like if somebody left a burlap sack out there and walked away, do you really want it?
I really hope it's
either you're being set up or it's just a bag of shit or garbage.
right.
And none of
So
those
what the
are
fuck?
great.
Is he hit a booby trap? He did something to him in the face.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, and then all of his friends are laughing at him.
So then
he takes off running,
like,
and then he
but
grabs
then he
this.
triples down. Oh, it's the old man. So then he grabs the bag. The guy has a shotgun.
I don't think that's a shotgun.
Or is that a...
It's a rifle. It has a scope on it. And the old man, come on, man. See,
But
no.
he missed at the
You know
ground.
that goddamn corn-fed motherfucking old man would be able to shoot the fucking ears off of a squirrel in the middle of the night.
But that kid was barely moving. Like, he just aimed center mass. But he missed at his feet.
I don't even think he shot. Did he?
No, it hit the ground at the feet of the kid before he started moving.
See, like,
So was that like a warning shot?
these kind of movies make me want to move to fucking random ass towns like this and be like, you know what? I'm fucking gonna Tulsa King your asses. Like, really? The fucking most corn-fed person in your town can't shoot a fucking rifle with a scope on it?
Yeah, really.
I don't think that's how it works.
So now the main kid is out front on his porch looking at Facebook and all the fun stuff that everybody else is doing.
He's like, what are normal kids my age doing? Because I'm here.
Doing
and I think,
nothing.
you don't fucking love your mom enough to fucking do that?
But okay.
You want to try to fight your mom? And then his phone dies.
And his phone dies.
Oh, man, I should have charged it. Ooh, rabble, rabble.
and he hears the leaves rustling in the distance and sees two people standing in his yard, and one of them is holding a bag. I bet it's his friends.
What the fuck are they?
And somebody's walking all like janky, like weird, like runs at him to try to freak him out, so he locks the door.
Well, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like they were popping, locking it.
But yeah, so that's Amelia Earhart, and
Right, here we go. Let's scare them.
they're trying to scare their friend.
Right. Is in there saying, "Oh, hey,
Oh,
we're
and
just kidding.
the sheet guy.
We're doing the robot."
Check.
Check. Just natural, yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you guys, come on in. You know how fucked up that'd be? Like, did you ever prank your friends like that? Like toilet paper in their house?
Yes.
You did?
Okay, so there was one time, not our friend, but it was Garrett and I. There was this, we were talking about toilet papering somebody's house. We had done it. And there was this girl that I worked with that Garrett and I both worked at the same job. And
Was she hot?
yeah, kind of, meh.
That was me.
You can see her bone structure, so maybe not so much.
Ooh.
Yeah. And she's skinny. But she was like, whatever you do, like, don't toilet paper my house. It's like, my dad has a limousine, and he, he parks in front of the house that he, gets in at like.
She's like, don't toilet paper my house at 1843 Linwall Drive.
Which I was a manager, so I had access to everybody's addresses, so we could figure out where she lived, and like we toilet papered like the house, and we even like shredded the toilet paper into. Yeah. We went deep.
Oh.
Yeah. Like shredded it into the grass.
We've gone ham on some.
And
and
then wrapped up the limousine.
In saran wrap?
In toilet paper.
Oh.
She
Nice.
was like, my dad had to get up at 5 a.m.
And?
and fucking what? Like,
You could have just cut it up and down. So now these guys are in their house with no lights on.
yeah. Like,
Dude, that's got to be a mom.
dimly lit house. Yeah. But no, she does look older than everybody else.
And so they're trying to get into this burlap sack. And for the life of this dude, he cannot get into it. He's like, give me a razor.
So he's telling this girl, the older looking girl, that his mom has brain cancer and she only has 3 months to live.
She has cancer. Brain cancer actually. Like, I'd be like, hey, what's the most weirdest conversation you can have with somebody that you ever first time met?
Okay, so if the doctor is telling your mom she has 3 months, but then you're
trying to fight her as many times as you can within 3 months?
You're trying to give, but not just that. Okay, not that part. But like,
Give me some fucking condoms,
you're trying
Mom.
to give hope and say, she'll live another 3 decades. She's a fighter. And it's like, no,
So he gets the burlap sack open.
let's not give false hope, please. You're killing me with that.
Yeah.
So then they open the burlap sack and it's got like a
It's
bloody
just hides. No, it's
Hides?
just hides. Yeah.
bloody hides in it.
He's like, how psycho? He has bloody hides. It's called fucking making pelts.
It's called You Live in the Middle of Nowhere.
It's called You're a Man Dressed Up as Amelia Earhart, and you're a man and you try to fight your mom. So there's some things going on.
Yes.
I have a feeling I know who, without getting into this, who you're going to vote for.
Wow, Brian. So now
And then, God
somebody's
damn
phone is in the couch.
it. How weird is it, Anthony? Like, if your screensaver is you as a fucking 9-year-old boy.
That's, yeah.
This was my golden years.
I don't have many pictures of myself.
This was me with my braces. What? What the fuck? Or if there's
So-
like, Brian, who is it? Oh, this is my friend Anthony. This is when he was 9 years old. Why is he on your screensaver? It was just a really cute pic of him.
So then the sheet guy is going to answer the phone real jackassily, and like then like he's like, "Oh, I think it's for you."
Oh,
now it's the old man who is warning them that, you know, like
if
something
you don't
bad.
bring that bag back,
Yeah, like something bad is going to happen to you.
I'm so torn right now, dude. I want to watch this with fucking sound so bad, you know,
Yeah.
like tomorrow for sure. And it's like, oh, you don't know who you're messing with, pal. We almost knew how to toilet paper a house, and
We-
almost
Threw the toilet paper at the
Right.
house.
You ever threw a Nerf football? That's what I did tonight 2 times with toilet paper.
You don't create the tail and then go get it and then just start intricately wrapping.
Why would I do that?
You gotta
And
make
then
it,
on top of that, I almost threw an egg at somebody.
it's not about the toilet papering. It's about the ease of cleanup. That's the trick of toilet papering.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Earlier today, I just bought a fucking variety pack of toilet paper, just put on somebody's doorknob, and I fucking ding dong ditched them.
Which, okay, funny story. Like, Garrett, like, the first time he tried to toilet paper, his neighbor was like, I knew it was you. He's like, how did you know? It's like, because you toilet paper with Charmin. like,
Right.
don't. Why are you using nice toilet paper?
Exactly. You know, if we learned one thing during the pandemic, is that everybody would rather fucking have no toilet paper than buying Angel Soft.
I bought Angel Soft.
I didn't.
Well, I remember, the beginning of the pandemic.
That was the last. Every time you go to a store, there was always Angel Soft single ply. Because that shit is fucking cardboard, sandpaper.
I would buy the double ply Angel Soft.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how much it is. Charmin Ultra, the red package is what we get. And I get so pissed. Every time I go to the store, I'm just like, God damn it. Charmin's $32 and it's on sale. Guess what? I like my beehole feeling like that. You know, if they're like, well, guess what? Angel Soft is only fucking this. I say, I don't give a fuck about Angel Soft. And then I start throwing out curse words and
I'll get
racial
the Angel
slurs.
Soft. I'm good.
No.
Yeah.
During the pandemic, too, like somebody sent us some Angel Soft, and I was like, I'm going to put this down here just in case anybody comes over. Then I was like, who the fuck's going to come over and be like, hey, Brian, you might have to take a shit? Yeah, well, guess what? You got a single ply right there. Nope.
So now the girl who looks like a clapper girl, like one of those.
She's got the clap.
I wasn't gonna say that. No, she
Girl?
looks like a 1920s girl. Like she's trying to like pump up the Amelia Earhart guy
I thought
to
she was
get
trying
out.
to get turnt with him inside the car.
Well, it looked like that, but then she was like, "I suggest you get the fuck
Then she started crumping.
out." And
Like, how embarrassing would that be if some girl just ran up on you and started crumping in front of you? You're just like, oh, please.
like, get the fuck out of the car. That's basically what she told him. Like, like, don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Wait a second. Where'd that guy's makeup go?
I
The
don't
fucking
know.
guy with the red and black stripe shit.
Yeah, it has
His
no
makeup's
makeup.
gone?
Yeah. So
All
now
right,
we're
if
at
his makeup's back on later on in the movie.
They went to the murder house.
That has the L7.
The
It looks like an L7 turned at a 45-degree angle.
I guess if you die, you are an L7
Weird
wiener.
drawing because you're not around.
But yeah, you're an L7 wiener if you die.
You know that's what that means?
Yeah.
There's like be there, be square. You know what that means? Because you're not around.
Oh,
Right?
clever.
That is clever. The more you fucking know. Be there or be square. Because if you're a square, you're not around.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And that's what I
Got
say.
it.
An L7 because that's a square.
So they are interestedly walking through a murder house.
How long does it take for cops to leave a scene and then just leave the door? You know, if you were a cop and there was like a murder scene inside a house, Do you leave and put it locked? Do you lock the door when you leave?
I think you would lock the door.
Or you would have security still watching the house?
Maybe, yeah.
You know what? We don't have a key to the house, so it's just fucking... It's 5 o'clock.
Apparently it's like a Bruno Mars video.
Let's clock out and come back tomorrow morning at 9.
We're going to leave the door open.
Damn, that dude has so much product in his hair. What the fuck? Did that door just open by itself?
I know, it creaked.
So now these kids...
So they're staring
they're not
at
even kids. Goddamn, they look as old as us.
This is
We're
like
goddamn adults.
These are Saved by the Bell teenagers.
No.
Well, yeah, like Saved by the Bell casting. They're
Fuck no. They still look real to me, damn it.
Zach was not that young.
Yes,
Trust
he
me.
was.
What? Mark Paul Gosselaar? Really? Give me a fucking break.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
You know I met AC Slater?
Really?
Hell yeah. We did at the mall.
Mario Lopez, right? Yeah.
Hell yeah. We had his autograph and everything. He's like, hey, don't fucking blow my cover, man. He's like, he was trying to hit on this girl at a hot dog on a stick at the mall when we were young, when we were little kids. Yeah. And the only thing we had fucking, for some reason, my mom had fucking like those 3x5 index cards in her purse. Why the fuck did my mom have that in her purse?
I don't know.
You should ask your wife. I'll ask my wife. By any chance you have a 3x5 index cards on you? No. What? What the fuck mom's doing back in the fucking 90s? Just in case. Give me fucking 3x5 index cards.
Like, you got to write something down. You need an index card. Yeah.
For real. We were at the fucking San Diego Mall when we were kids, and fucking we're like, hey, that's AC Slater. We're like, can we get this? He's like, hey. He's like, come on, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to pick up on this girl with a hot dog on a stick. And we're just like, if we know who you are, she probably
knows who you are.
You know?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, here's my autograph.
It's the 90s.
Go fuck yourself.
Everybody remembers Saved by the Bell.
It was popping.
Yeah. I mean, they got to the college years.
Mr. Belding. So anyway, these kids are what? Are they in a basement now?
And Bob Golick.
You know what's better than a flashlight? Actual lights.
Yeah.
Once again. Oh, wait. Okay. All right. Those could be their cell phone lights. I was
we're
like,
looking at like a busted up pumpkin.
I thought those were teeth. And I was like, how many teeth did it
Yeah,
it's pumpkins.
That's pumpkin seeds. And we see like a dead body.
That's that dude that got his head stomped.
Oh, yeah. From
Isn't
the
it?
beginning. Yeah. And it
was replaced with an upside down pumpkin.
Like an upside down lit up pumpkin, and the pumpkin falls off.
No. Why did the pumpkin fall off?
Because they kicked him.
Because they kicked him in his foot, like, hey, you.
And then we see like where his head would be is filled with a cell phone with a flashing light. That's creepy as hell.
Damn it.
So they were at the murder scene.
Okay, well, then guess what happened? You just put your fingerprints and your DNA all over that motherfucking scene.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
Did they grab the phone?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
All right, well, guess what?
Whoa, wee, wow.
Wooey wowie. So now, fucking... God damn it, these kids. I hope they go. The end of this movie is going to be them going to prison. So now the fucking dude who beats his mom up is in the car with the lady who looks like a mom.
It's like, can I beat you?
Like,
Can I beat up that vajayjay?
Can I beat them cheeks? It's like, which set? He's like, both sets of cheeks, mama. So now he's like, He's like, yeah, this is my car. My dad has the same one, except it's, 4 years older. He's just trying to pick up on the dude.
Yeah.
You ever banged a mom?
Oh, wow. So she puts her hand on his hand.
She puts her hand up on his hand.
And makes eye contact. And then everybody runs out of the house.
Mm.
And they're all yelling, start the car, which, like, why are you still staring at them and not starting the car?
Oh, now he has fucking blue balls. She touched my hand. Giggity. And now they go back to somebody else's house. It's probably one of their house because they're clearly adults and they fucking have their own mortgage and jobs and everything.
Yeah. So now they're all at the house or at another house, and they're arguing about like we're gonna get in trouble for this sack of dead pelts and the fact that we were in a murder house.
Yeah, you see, you wouldn't get in trouble for the sack of pelts unless your town is cursed, and the only way to fucking get your town uncursed is to sacrifice a sack of pelts. But then you went above that and said, you know what? Let's go to that murder house.
Yes.
And let's touch everything, and let's steal the phone that was inside of it after we kicked the body to see if he was still... Like, if I was like, Anferny, there's a dead body over there. And then you go to that dead body and you're just like, this body ain't dead. And you kick it.
Yeah.
The news said, hey, there's a dead body in the basement. I'm going to go over there and kick it.
I'm going to go over there and kick it. But also the police aren't there to be like...
The coroner hasn't picked it up.
Let's secure this.
It's been 24 hours almost.
I know. Yeah.
At least 12.
It's a little weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, it's Halloween, you know. Let the kids get a kick out of it.
I don't know. It's an attraction.
Ooh, give them some Whoppers and some fucking open candy corn. What if we had the Harvest Blend? Harvest Blend had the pumpkins and all that shit. Where the fuck did this book come from? Look, there's a goddamn half a axe as a fucking bookmark.
Yes.
You know what, Anthony? That's a fucking sign. Don't read the fucking book.
Yeah, you're in a creepy book.
Where did I last lead off? Oh, right here where the hatchet is? No. All right. Then here we go. In a fucking random ass language. Hold on, dude. All right, man. Let's pause real quick.
All right. Well, we'll be back
Pause
with
and get a
more
fucking
of Creeping Death.
4650.
All right, we're back with more of Creeping Death.
Is that person naked dropping a fucking pumpkin off on the front doorstep?
I guess. Like, all we just see is like naked legs and feet.
See, like, why is everybody trick-or-treating so late at night? So here's, the fucking rule of trick-or-treating, which nobody is following. If you're participating in trick-or-treating, put your fucking light on. Did this guy dress up as a Halloween, as a scarecrow, but he put real straw in his fucking wrist?
I think so. What
the fuck?
So we're getting the history of Halloween now.
Did he just put 3 carrots in a box?
Like, this guy's like following like old folksy
Well, there's a fucking
traditions.
the girl that was dressed as whatever.
And so we get that S. It's supposed to be an S for Samhain. That's what it is. It's an S. And like, like a rune kind of.
If it was the S from like when you and I were in like junior high, elementary school, where the 3 lines,
Like a Stussy.
the 3 lines, the 6 lines, and the 2 lines, and that would have been.
Can we get that? Can we get the Stussy S?
Did you say it's Stussy?
Stussy.
I thought it was Stussy.
Is it Stussy? I don't know.
I don't fucking know.
Doesn't matter.
I don't even remember what the fuck it was.
Is it Stussy
ST
or Stussy? Yeah. So, now Amelia Earhart guy and the Clapper girl are run off to go make out.
And
So now we have the guy from the beginning and the one with the mom who has brain cancer and the older girl with the
so mad
with the sheet guy.
Oh, hold
The
on.
sheet
Who's
guy-
making out? Oh, God.
Yeah.
I thought she died.
No.
I thought that was who he was carrying.
No, she's the one who called him out in the van. Oh wow, another hardcore. Wow.
So, there's
wow.
some nugs.
So she gets naked quick outside.
Right? She's like, here's some areolas for that ass, Amelia.
So he
I know you're going to leave tomorrow morning on a flight and you're never going to be seen again.
like raises some issue about
God damn it, this fucking nerd.
like isn't it cold out here? And she's like, shut up, you're ruining it. But then he pulls out his phone with the flash on. And
Damn.
like
That was fucking awesome.
whoa, this is jarring. Yeah, so like he pulls out his phone with the flash on and
He was recording her tits.
and then she freaks out, grabs the phone.
Wait
and
a
she
second.
gets headbutted by whatever it is that came in and knocked him down.
No.
Was that him?
No. It looks like that the bad person took him and threw him into her.
Okay.
So they both headbutted each other. But now all of a sudden he's fucking... Yeah,
Like,
because look, his fucking bell is rung, man.
He's concussed. Like, his ears are ringing, and now his arm gets ripped off. Oh, geez,
ripped off. But I love this scene, dude.
It's a great scene.
Like, he fucking just got his bell rung.
The way it's shot, like, it's jarring. Like, you're not expecting.
Because you're like, what the fuck? Because it's one of those things where you fucking, if you were put in that situation, he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
And so he puts his hands up. Granted, he had a bitch-ass fighting stance where he fucking... Dove! Goddamn cat just wants to talk all the time. So he got into a fighting stance. Granted, it looked like it was from the 1940s.
Yeah. Like, he's about to be on, like, Marcus of Queenberry's rules.
That was fucking... The only thing is that, Final Summer?
Yeah.
With fucking Miles?
Yeah.
That was a fucking amazing scene, dude. That's was fucking great.
The scene
dude.
that we saw, but I don't think everybody saw.
That best fucking scene.
I love that scene, yeah.
That's fucking amazing, dude. And then he goes and then they rips his arm off. And
Yeah.
He fucked up. He beats him with it.
So now, like, the girl runs back in, and then now we're headed elsewhere in the house. Yeah. So
He's
we're
like, hey guys, guess what? See, no, you see right there. If I was having a party and then you were like, hey Brian, guess what? This person I was just with outside in the fucking forest. What?
oh
the
geez,
fuck?
and they open the front door, and there's some weird dude with like frizzy long hair.
What's that thing
Like-
called? That the archway like that?
Yeah, like there's like a lit up archway. Like
And his eyes are lit up, and then he's gonna bend over.
So he grabs the bag.
He's like, it's a joke. It's a good joke. Guess what, bitch? You're gonna fucking die because
And
he has
there's a heart
a beating heart.
in his bag. So he ripped the top of his bag off to pull the heart out.
You know, I was gonna say, like, I haven't graduated from medical school, but how
Like-
long does a heart beat?
Not that long.
I keep trying to think of a song.
Minutes?
Minutes?
Like after you pulled it out of somebody's chest?
Yeah,
Minutes.
minutes,
Minutes.
not minute.
Minuts. Yes.
You had to emphasize nuts.
No, like
Is that how you say it?
It will beat for more than a minute.
How can we say minute, but when it's plural, nuts?
I was just emphasizing.
Minute, nut.
Jeez. Jeez, Brian.
Really? It's like,
Well.
damn, I thought it would just been fucking, I thought it would have just been, I don't know. What? I'm going to touch something cold over here with my foot. So now everybody's going in. They're like, oh, I'm afraid. Hey, you know what you shouldn't have been afraid of? See, goddamn it. Anthony, if you ever say, hey, Brian, come over to my house, we're going to go steal a random bloody burlap sack, and it has a weird-ass fucking Stan versus Evil fucking book.
Yeah, really.
I say, nah, man, I'm going to go to bed early.
Yeah, I'm good.
I
Like,
got
we
early
don't
start
need to
tomorrow.
do this.
I'm going to make pancakes tomorrow. Like, you go have fun, though. Oh, by the way, don't come over to my house when you get that evil spirit chasing you. All right?
Yeah. You can not. So, yeah. So the heart will continue to beat after somebody flatlines for up to 30 minutes.
Fuck off. But that's when they
So-
flatline. Because it's still in your body, your
Yeah, but
blood
that
is
means
going.
that means no blood going, no electrical
Nah,
conductivity.
man. I'm talking about when WWE wrestlers fucking rip a heart out of somebody's chest. If a heart is, so now the blonde girl, okay, well, Amelia Earhart, bro, he's already been dead and now he's just being dismembered in front of everybody in the fucking yard. And so the blonde girl is really sad.
So basically, like about for 5 to 10 minutes.
Fuck off.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes. With adequate nutrients and oxygenation.
So
like
burlap sack.
In transplant situations where they actually have it under proper conditions, 5 to 10 minutes. Like in a burlap sack, probably not.
Probably 0 seconds.
Probably 0 seconds. Probably 0. Or close to 0. But yeah.
How fucked up that'd be if you were transplanting that heart and you're just like, you hear that? I hear the ice moving. I'd be like, what the fuck? Fuck that, man. That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes.
So now everybody's all freaked out because the dude's killing everybody in their backyard. Like, yep, guess what?
So he grabs a baseball bat. And he's going to be the big hero and go out there and use a baseball bat on the guy that's walking around with a bag of hearts.
Because he's tough. He fought his mom earlier today when she was doing his laundry.
So they run outside.
My mom went through the valley of the shadow of death for me. So now I'm going to do this. Jesus. So they're trying to get to his car, and there's all the fucking...
covered in a dead body.
Ugh, that just gave me the fucking
That is a
Hebrew
creepy,
jeebies.
gross dead body. So they're going to drive off with a dead body on top of the car.
What the fuck would you do? Okay, see, he put the windshield wipers on. Good. Although, he did not spray the liquid on his windshield.
No, he just wiped it.
That's
but somehow
wrong. What the fuck? Oh, shit.
So apparently he's getting pulled through the
And then the friend instantly, sunroof. So the friend instantly gets out and starts hitting the top of the car with a fucking bat.
Yeah.
Okay, so then guess what? Get back in the car and drive off now.
Yeah. Why are you guys playing with the body? He's like light. So the sheet guy is lightly kicking the body.
And it's smoking. Hey, we should grab the mask and lift it.
So he puts his fingers into the
Burn my
smoke
hand.
and burns his hand and then runs away.
So, Anthony, I don't know if you know this or not, okay? But if something's smoking or steaming, it's hot,
Yeah.
okay? Don't touch it. Did somebody just grab something off a car and throw it?
No, there's this weird tall skull guy that like grabbed like a body part from the top of the car and chucked it at them. Now they're running back in the house.
Who's limping? Besides Fred Durst. Oh, the pretty boy is.
Yeah, the sheet guy, pretty boy.
All right, what happened to him? Oh, he got a bone thrown at him?
Oh, geez, yeah. He got a bone thrown at him.
He's like, all right, you're never going to believe this,
his
ER
leg.
doctor. I got a scapula thrown at me, and it fucking hurt me.
And it went through my body. Somebody threw a scapula. So they're going to pour alcohol on the scapula like we're doing in the Old West.
Good.
Treating wounds.
One for me and one for you. And then you take a shot and then you do it.
Yeah.
Pull it out. That was a femur.
So they're going to pull the bone out.
Hell yeah, they do. Just like in fucking... Oh, they are.
Oh, they're going to have to take a drink. Yeah.
He fucking takes a drink of it.
So this is super Old West. Okay.
He's like, oh, I got a test tomorrow. Homecoming's this week. I got the hiccups.
So he's going to pull slowly because apparently you don't like your friend.
You know, your muscles contract so much around it. You wouldn't be able to just nonchalantly pull like that.
No.
And he says, can you still feel it? Yeah, it just hurts.
It just hurts.
Not it just hurts. It fucking hurts.
Yeah.
God damn it. You should be fine. Where's his cancer brain ass mom?
So now that weird, so we have multiple monsters?
So many fucking monsters. Every pelt.
So there's like a weird, like white-faced mask monster. I don't know. How would you describe
that? Kind of looked cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Like he's got like a white mask with the long hair. And then there's another one.
I mean, thankfully, I've never been through this, right? But I feel like all these people, all these characters, when it comes to fight or flight, they fly. Because everybody's like, oh, it hurts so bad.
So now the guy that had the femur thrown through his leg is telling them, like, I hate to break it to you, but somebody has to die. Somebody has to be the sacrifice.
How did you know that? You know what I'm saying?
Did he read the book? He read the book.
Oh, yeah, there is a book.
Yeah, he read the book.
Never mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was like, Anthony.
So the cool guy read the book?
No.
Really? Okay. All right.
Like, if you and I were in high school together and we were trying to be like, Anthony, tell my future wife I love her. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Who the fuck are you going to marry? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're dying tonight.
I would be the one to be like, to save you, we'd have to do this, because I would be the one who read the book.
Yeah, not me. I'd say, you know what? Trust me.
What the fuck is a book?
This is what, yeah, exactly. What? A book? Oh, what the fuck is this?
So then his friend
Why does
is
this have that
just
fucking knife?
so is just throwing words of wisdom out there. He's like your mom's not going to get better. It's like no fucking duh, your mom's not going to get better. She has 3 months to live.
Did you see that? Look at his fingers right there. He put those fingers inside that pumpkin.
Oh yeah, and they're like charred. Is that supposed to be like they're burnt? He has
Either
like
that
burnt
or,
fingertips.
You know, that. Oh God, I thought it was cut off, but it's not.
So now he's sacrificing himself.
He has one of those like little.
He's got like a
little hunting.
It's like a 3-inch hunting knife.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna use this to like skin a deer. Maybe. Okay, you're looking at me crazy.
Come on, man.
I've never
3-inch knife to skin a deer. Like, goddamn, I've never skinned a deer, so I could be wrong. But I would just assume that you needed a bigger knife, like a Rambo knife, to skin a deer.
Fair enough.
You know?
You're gonna use that to like
fucking whittle a fiddle.
You're gonna use it to whittle or like cut
make smaller. Like, what are you doing? I'm making this piece of wood into smaller pieces of wood.
Like cut your 550 cord.
Yes,
that's about it. Yeah.
Yes, and so now there's melancholic music playing, so you know something's going to happen.
Everybody's freaking out because they're stuck in the house.
Like, oh, if only I had 1,000 bottles of lube and 784 dildos.
Every time I hear something new about that, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth more.
I thought I was talking about upstairs.
You do. Wow.
Oh, never mind. What am I thinking? Have you seen my Costco membership card lately? They reject me. They're like, Brian, you have way too much lube and way too much adult toys.
Everybody needs to get their ass fucked. Said no one ever. Yes.
So I always tag my friends in these comments, and we always just fuck around with people. And they're just like, "Why do you do this?" I said, "I always buy my lube by the gallon full at Costco."
Ew.
And this guy's like, "What do you do with all that lube?" And I was like, "Just in case there's a zombie apocalypse." And he quit talking to me. Right?
Yeah.
There's a zombie apocalypse. You need as much lube as possible, I guess. All right, so now this guy's walking through his house.
We just took a dark turn.
God damn it. This guy's walking through his house with that fucking little bitch-ass knife.
Yeah, that little 3-inch knife. And he's walking
Is he in his
up
mom's
to
room?
The mom.
What a fucking cockfuck, dude. Somebody needs to die tonight. Oh, I guess I'll sacrifice my fucking
the mom
brain cancer ridden mom who fucking gave birth to me.
Brain cancer. Wow.
I really hope this guy slips, chops his own dick off, and it falls in his ass, and he fucking dies. Again, I could be 100% wrong.
I have no words.
I could be 100% wrong, man.
And he puts it up to her neck.
God, please chop your own balls off. Because we don't watch the movies with sound. Oh,
and then she turns. to make it easier to slit her throat.
So the mom just soaked herself.
Ew.
If you got that right.
Wow, Brian.
Just jumped on the bed.
And then he goes down to his knees and he can't do it.
The
fact that this was a thought in your head.
I can fucking... Like that one dipshit who fucking... America's Dumbest Criminals, who fucking got a blank check from his fucking trailer park girlfriend's mom and wrote a check out to himself for $4 billion and tried to cash it.
Who has $4 billion in the bank?
That lives in a
bank
trailer?
account. Who lives in a trailer park in one bank account?
Have you ever seen $1 million cash?
Write it for like $1,000.
$4 billion
I know.
cash.
Yeah. Be reasonable.
Cash. Yeah, just give it to small bills. I'm going to go to a sushi restaurant.
So then his mom wakes up and like, she's like, Fred, is that you? He's like, no, it's just me.
His name is
It's like,
Fred.
no, his dad's name is Fred.
I hope
and-
this fucking kid just...
And he's like, no, it's just me. He's like, go back to bed, Mom. Like,
I hope this kid like falls off a roof and lands on a fucking...
ignore the fact that I just tried to murder you. Like,
God, this kid sucks so fucking bad.
I was with him until this point.
This is one, like, I know this is a movie, but there's people out there that like are diehard soap opera fans. So there's two people that I can right now, if I saw them in real life, I would fuck them up. One, Joffrey from fucking Game of Thrones. That little kid, I don't give a fuck if he's 13 years old now.
I would shake his hand.
I would punch him so hard in the fucking face.
I love the Lannisters.
I would jump and Muay Thai knee him as hard as I could.
If I met Cersei, I'd be like, you're amazing.
Oh, God damn it.
Yes. Cersei and Jaime.
So mad right now.
Cersei, Jaime, and Joffrey are my favorite Lannisters.
I hate you. So
I
fucking-
love bad guys who play it to the hilt.
But that's the
and-
thing. Is like, I know it's a show.
Yeah.
But you did such a great job playing that person. I don't like you.
Exactly. That's
I
why
don't
I
like you.
love it, because
Like, what
there's
was
a
that
special
fucking
craft to that.
Slap. Remember we talked to the fucking director from Slap? No, that was just me.
Yeah, that was you.
And there's like, oh, we hated those twins in that movie. But there's like, no, they're such sweet girls in that movie.
Yeah.
I don't like those girls because they did such a great job
Yeah.
in that thing. This guy, if I ever saw that guy fucking at Walmart, I would go out of my way to fuck him up. You fucking wanted to fight your mom? I don't give a fuck about your mom. But the fact you try to fight your mom and then you try to fucking slit your mom's throat.
Now we have the remaining people. And now they're
I don't think anybody's
realizing,
died.
the book? Like, Hawthorne never finished translating the book. And, like,
Is that a square TV?
yeah.
Are there-
That's one of those, like, old school widescreen TVs where it's, like, deep. You know what I'm talking about? Like it's got
where it had the
rear projection.
4 foot backwards.
Yeah, like
of
the
it.
rear projection. The one we had in my house at like like 20 years ago.
Yeah, but
We
see,
had one of
always-
those and it took up like half the living room.
Yeah.
These things are fucking huge and heavy. I've had to bring one of those up the stairs.
That's the weird part about it. When my wife and I first moved in together in Long Beach, we bought a big, huge screen TV. And it was gigantic, but it was light as fuck. So anyways, we're back at this house.
So they keep focusing in on the bleeding and the dude's leg
Because
because
the one thing I love the most.
apparently they haven't like wrapped it or
Cigarettes.
done anything meaningful to try to stop the bleeding. And he's just like, we used to be like brothers, and like he's just getting angry at everybody.
So why is he
Then
choking that girl?
He's choking the girl because he's just angry.
Because she looks like his mom, because she clearly...
You really don't like her, do you?
I mean, she's very pretty. You know, is she a teenager?
But
Fuck no.
you know how it's like, yeah, like you see somebody who's not a teenager versus a teenager.
Like, it's like Stranger with Candy. You ever seen
Okay.
that?
Yeah. I got you.
And so then
Understood.
when they're choking her, there's a jack-o'-lantern that is going out,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden somebody just kicks into the
And
house.
that like weird
Slipknot
like
character.
like that Slipknot mask guy comes in. And,
Hey everybody, I'm looking for the Juggalo concert.
And the guy with the leg wound is now the first victim of the Slipknot guy.
That's a good ass dude. You can't even tell it's a
Like
mask.
he fucking lifts him up.
It's not
Like-
even. It's not a mask. It's.
Like he slammed him so hard against the wall that he made his head bleed.
And he's Rad's friends. Hey, where's Carl?
Now everybody else is like running
No,
for the road.
So you know, in other horror movies, they clearly are wearing a mask.
Yeah.
And they pointed out, hey, this is a mask. This is what that person is. That they're not wearing a mask. This is what they are.
Yes.
This is a demon.
He's
Like, it's
literally
fucked up.
a
And so
demon,
they were asking him, like, hey, where's that fucking dick hat that's mean to his mom? And then he pointed. He's like, it's that guy right there. The fuck's this guy wearing a fucking bucket hat? Is it
he's wearing
Uber
a
driver?
bucket hat, yeah. Like
How long ago did you order Uber driver?
he's like, I'm still kind of on the clock. I need to get to a destination.
What the fuck?
and
Like,
the
hey,
demon
you
is
see that
like
demon right there walking, looking like he's about to play the drums?
like hobbling at them.
oh man, I got this hat from fucking The Gap. What the fuck? Dude, that's such an amazing fucking...
It's great. Like a great
Look at that
like
shit.
great mask work. Great like whoever is
But
in,
it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
not a mask,
but it's not
but
not-
it looks like...
yeah, not a mask.
He
Okay.
picked that dude up and fucking dropped him. He did the sweep, the backbreaker onto that fucking crucifix in the front yard.
Damn.
Damn!
And then they drive off.
Hey, don't forget your friend.
So, like, but the other thing I
Bye,
really
bitch.
appreciate about that guy is, like, he,
Sacrifice his
like,
life.
well, no, it's kind of like the way I feel about the evil family members of the what the waters left behind people. Like, they're scenery eaters. That, like, even in the moments where you don't have to be creepy, they're always just like finding new ways to creep you out,
Right.
kind of thing. Like the way he walks, like he's doing this weird herky jerky walk. Like,
But
he didn't
face-
have to do that.
Like I said, like a bunch of other people think that, or the movies, you clearly see that the killer is wearing a mask.
Yeah,
This killer, that's
doesn't-
them.
that's him. Like,
But-
he's embodying.
They have the fucking eyes that look like it's just a
Yeah.
fucking, you know.
So it's a bit of a mixture of like whatever they did to make that not feel like a mask, and also like the way he's acting it, like he's acting outside of the costume.
Yeah, and so now it's the fucking the dick face that was mean to his mom. It seems like the demons are coming after him. Because guess what? Don't be a fucking dick to your mom.
So now the bucket hat guy gets out of the car.
They got a flat tire.
Yeah, so he's gonna fix the tire, and
Oh,
everybody's
don't mind me. I'm just
freaking
gonna fucking
out.
do this.
And they see a long-haired guy. It's like, okay, I'd get a little PTSD from long-haired guys too. Like, I get it. I got it.
But everybody, I mean, like, God, and it's so funny because the fucking asshole that was rude to his mom, like, it's like, Anthony, I love you, man, but if there was a demon that just killed a bunch of our friends, it was like, we're just coming after Anthony. I'd be like, Anthony, like, you want to save all of us?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so the friend gets out of the car and takes off running.
I mean, I'm not saying you need to die, but you kind of earned this one.
Like, Anthony, how about you fucking blood sport it?
Yeah.
You know? Fight it.
So how does the sacrifice work? Because people have been murdered.
And then on top of that, you try to sacrifice your mom.
Yeah, really.
Like, Anthony, remember when fucking you try to sacrifice your sick mom and it didn't work? And then the demon literally called you out by your name and address and blood type and birthday, like your fingerprint, everything like that. Like, can we fucking just agree? Hey, Anthony, come on, man. Stick it up for a second. God damn it. You know who this fucking guy reminds me? Like the movie Troy, where he's like, yeah, I'll fight to the death. And then when he starts losing, he's like, save me. And he fucking crawls and fucking holds it like, no, man. It would suck to have to fight to the death. But guess what? You agreed to it and you're going to fucking do it. Fucking just do it, man.
Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup.
Like, yeah, it sucks.
So now the cops roll up on
A motherfucking
their
turn
vehicle
signal?
with flashing lights. And it's Officer Wes.
It's
And
really
so
weird because
they're-
those aren't cop lights.
Which
on the top
also
of
clearly
them.
this is like a Attack of a Killer Donut scenario where somebody's been working all night.
You know what, Anthony? I fucking thought today I fucking made some amazing ass fucking steak quesadillas.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the griddle to the right side and the fucking stove to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And it was my last quesadilla that I was making.
Mm-hmm.
And I dropped a piece of meat on the counter. And I was like, oh, it's my last day of work. It's my last, you know?
Yeah.
It's always, I made fucking 8 steak quesadillas without spilling anything. And then my 8th quesadilla, fucking, all of a sudden, I fucking spilt some steak on my counter. It's always the last day of work. Tomorrow I'm going to retire. This is my last day. And like, I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
All right, Riggs.
That's for real.
So Officer West, we get this long cut of him like walking around the car, and he walks around the changed tire, and now he's going into.
There was a pumpkin field where there was different shaped jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
This is
and
a
now
scary guy.
the other monster.
I wonder how the fuck they did that. Oh, and now the guy with the striped shirt with no makeup on,
like walks up to the guy with the striped shirt hanging, dead.
That mask is so, or you know that, whatever the fuck it is, like only their eyes. It looks like a jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah,
like it's fucking amazing.
Like they
dude. Like
lit up
that
their
looks so
eyes.
cool.
Yeah,
and I guarantee if we ever talk to them, they'd be like, "Nope, it was like this," and you're just like, "That's fucking awesome."
So and we get like monster vision,
good because he's looking through a flame.
Yeah, that's pretty cool though. It's like
to the fire. Here comes Kanye.
Oh, and now the guy wakes up.
He tries to lethal weapon him.
Yeah, he pulls up from the rope.
You're not gonna fucking car battery clamp my nipples.
And then the older girl
shut the
throws
fuck.
the fuel.
So all these high school kids are fucking
like set a trap.
Is the word mutiny?
Like
they're fucking.
Are we on the high seas?
They're in a barn.
They're in a barn. So now
it's like, all right, Anthony. When I fucking instantly grab my balls, you do this, and then when he does this, you throw the gas on him. I hope that guy dies, man.
So they set the jack-o'-lantern guy on fire.
Look at them titties. Was that a dick coming out of the jack-o'-lantern's nose? And then
Wow, Brian.
right when I say that, a monster falls on the jack-o'-lantern, but at his waist level, like he was humping the jack-o'-lantern
Yeah.
to death.
So,
Oh, and then the fire goes out.
so the skeleton monster is also dead, and he dissipates.
He humped that last jack-o'-lantern to death. Now there's a shadow coming. Is a shadow...
And it's
What
a
in
more
the
sinister version
fuck is going on?
of the skeleton guy.
It's fisting her stomach.
Like he's pulling her intestines out.
That's fucking... What
Damn.
the
Like those are good intestines.
gross.
That's
All right,
gross.
well,
Like that doesn't look like somebody like wrapped sausage in blood.
she clearly needed to take a dump this morning.
Jeez.
She
Are you trying to say there's poop in there?
backed up, actually.
Poop. Ooh.
Backed
Yeah.
up.
Roses really smell like.
P.S. I love that fucking album. Album?
Yeah.
So here we go.
Okay.
He grabs
You know
the
my favorite.
scythe.
My favorite Outcast song was really "Bombs Over Baghdad" or "Over Baghdad."
Bombs over Baghdad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously, I know the words, but I just can't say them.
Yeah.
That was a great
So-
fucking... What the fuck?
Now they're out in the cornfield, and
Oh, thankfully
the-
that
the-
fucking guy finally gets... Oh,
the guy
just
in the
kidding,
striped
it
shirt
wasn't
gets
him.
stabbed in the leg.
His other leg.
The other leg.
God damn it. Grab my arm. My
And
other
then-
arm.
Like with a scythe, and then the other guy.
Why are they
like,
trying to save
steps
the fucking...
over him?
God damn it. See, like the same thing...
And like he's splitting him.
But
and
you know what's
pulling
funny?
his innards out.
Is
That's
I'm pretty
good.
sure that he was face down. Yep, he is. He's face down and being cut in half.
That's really gross. That's good.
Usually it's face up and they're cut in half. So this one, it showed the ass being cut in half backwards.
I kind of like that. Like
It was fucking hilarious.
I'm grossed out and pleasantly surprised at the same time because I'm not,
hysterically laughing.
yeah.
So now we're doing like a fucking view that looks like Blair Witch.
Yeah, like we're just
Run through a
running
cornfield.
through the cornfields and we're getting this back and forth.
And it's the same. Wait a second. So they circled back?
Oh, and they see all the dead bodies of the previous people who've died in the movie.
That's probably where their corn tastes so sweet.
Yeah. It's the blood.
Mama says that the corn tastes so sweet because all the O negative blood that's in the cornfield. Yeah.
Let's hear from Mama again.
Let's hear what Mama.
All right, Colonel Sanders.
But at the same goddamn time, fuck that kid. You're such a tough asshole that you want to fight your fucking mom. You want to slit your mom's throat, but you can't be man enough to fucking fight a demon?
I have a hard time with this part.
Man, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I hope he gets his fucking... I
So-
hope he gets, like, impaled in his ass by that seeth.
Our only real
Scythe.
our two remaining members are the older girl and the main guy, right? That's it.
I hope his dad is one of the demons and he teaches him a lesson like, you let me go to work wearing these motherfucking shorts?
It's like, do not let your dad wear jorts to work.
Yeah, well, here we go.
I got
everybody.
made fun of.
Here's a PSA. Your dad tries to be funny. Only day that jorts. Would they be called jorts or short jorts?
Jort. They're just jorts.
No.
It's running two words together.
Nah, man. The 4th of July, men are allowed to wear short shorts or short jorts. They wouldn't be called jorts. They'd be called short jorts.
They just be jorts.
No, because those are jean shorts. I'm talking about booty shorts.
And also, you can't see me.
Boop.
And my time is now.
It's the same thing. If I shave mutton chops into my face, it was like, hey, bro, let's go out. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck you, man.
Yeah.
You're going to let me go out and fucking look like this with my mutton chops? You know what?
This is also the time that having good friends that are going to, remind you that, jorts are not.
You would think that your son, of all people, would be like, hey, Dad, those fucking jorts are way too short.
Actually, my son would probably be like, you're wearing jorts.
Unless it's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
The 4th of July, you're allowed to wear fucking short jorts.
So we're getting a montage of all the moments between the older girl and the main guy.
It's the motherfucking...
It's like a supercut.
No, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
You have until fucking midnight to kiss me. Did she just stab him in the neck?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, she did. Well, she stabbed him in the stomach. Come on, man.
It's like, I love you. I love you too. And now he's going to die and his watch goes off.
Son, you need to be killed before fucking midnight. And otherwise, something's going on. You know what, man? Fuck this shit.
So then, she's like, is that what you wanted? We just see this long shot of the cornfields.
He's like, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to fucking see them titties and
I wanted to get
splat.
I wanted to get
Yeet.
6 inches deep.
I wanted to say, skeet, skeet, motherfucker, on them nugs in the middle of a cornfield.
And then all of a sudden the lights pop up. And we see a police vehicle
in the middle of a cornfield.
This Officer West probably because
here we go. This is jurisdiction. He's still on the clock.
He's worked a long day.
I really feel like every officer that we see in any movie that they retire tomorrow because and all of a sudden she comes out.
They all work 24-hour shifts.
Could you imagine that?
It's like doctor shifts.
You're fucking working 24/7. I'd be like, wait a second, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, why? Like, when is my day off?
You don't get... Did you hear what I just said? You work 24/7. What about holidays? You know what? You clearly don't understand what I'm saying. 24/7.
Do we have a listening problem here?
Are we gonna have a problem? Why do you get HR? So now this...
We can start HR remediation right now. I know you just started.
No, what the fuck? Is a police officer trying to synchronize his watch?
What is he doing? It's like
he's a Dick Tracy watch.
He's chasing her, and we see some weird monster vision.
And the cop is covering his face, running through a cornfield.
Yeah. So is he a monster too?
No, he's trying to save her, but at the same time, you just showed up in your cop car.
Yeah.
So
now she's on the ground, and there's skeleton.
Are you trying to run?
The skeleton monster is in front of her.
Is that jellyfish on her chest, or is that? You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see what that was. So the cop is chasing her and the monster down. The monster is about to step on her head.
Steps on her boobies.
It's like,
oh wow, fuck!
Like crushed her skull.
All right,
wow, and he's like moving his foot
grinding
around.
it like a cigarette.
Yeah, like like no
Don't
flame.
smoke, kids.
No
God
flame.
Damn it! And the cop does the whole like, no.
And then just gives up and runs away because he wants to live.
Menage. Why the fuck did it show the goddamn brain-ridden cancer mom in
Hopefully
bed?
by this time that will totally make sense.
Menage.
So
it's 12:01.
They show cancer mom and she's like alive, and then we see the book. Oh, that's why it's unwritten, because it's still being written.
It's a half swastika. It's no longer
And then we see this cornfield full of flattened corn stalks and dead people.
It's the fucking, what are those crop circles?
It's like a crop circle of dead people.
Good. Wait a second.
Whoa.
What the fuck?
So the main kid
The piece of shit kid.
wakes up.
Damn, his hair is still fucking full of volume.
I know.
That's his dad.
And his dad is the paramedic.
His dad's confused. Like, hey, wait,
like-
are you my son?
Son, what are you doing here? Like,
Why aren't you at home? I mean, thankfully, you know what would be hilarious is if his dad was wearing the fucking, like if this was during the pandemic, the dad from the waist up is fucking paramedic, but from the waist down is his booty jorts. Where's everyone?
it's like it's casual day on the rig.
He's like, yeah, look how low I can go. And he's fucking Dennis Reynolds from fucking.
And all of a sudden you hear like that. Who's that song? Like my milkshake brings all.
God damn. It's so confused. Like if all of a sudden Amferny,
And we see a long shot of the what is it,
that's just
the
an
opening of the
amazing
rig, and we
mask,
see
dude.
the pumpkin mask.
Ooh,
like
1,
multiple.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah.
8.
Ooh, this
Damn.
is good.
However, if you were a fucking EMT paramedic and all of a sudden they bring in a kid that is the exact same age as your kid and looks exactly like your kid and is in the exact same location as your house and everything like that, and then all of a sudden they wake up and you're like, wait, what the fuck? You're my kid?
I would have known it before you woke up.
Oh, because if all of a sudden they were driving to your neighborhood, wouldn't you be like, wait a second, this is my neighborhood? Or if they're just like, hey, we have an EMT address at this house, like, that's my house. And then all of a sudden there's like, oh, well, here we go. That's my kid. What? Wait a second. Nope, that's my fucking, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying my spidey senses would have gone off, and I would have realized that maybe this could be my child.
And then all of a sudden they they look like him and they're the same size of him, but let me wake him up first. And then if he talks, then that's a deciding factor.
Yeah, no, it's a weird reaction. I get it. It's like a pop, like reaction, but it's supposed to be for the movie, but at the same time, it doesn't make that much sense.
If you're just like, hey, Brian, I need to drop my kid off real quick, watch him, I need to run to the store, and then come back. If all of a sudden, if there's like, Anthony, we have an emergency at this location, be like, that's weird because I dropped my kid off at that location. The emergency is about
be my
this
kid.
year-old kid. That's weird. My kid's that old.
Yeah,
The kid looks like this. You know what? That sounds like my kid.
but it couldn't be my kid.
Well, I don't
There's-
want to jump to conclusions.
There's another kid that looks like my kid, so it's definitely not my kid.
I don't want to jump to conclusions. There's like, this kid also likes to fight his mom. Well, I mean, I guess that's common.
I don't know why they'd be reporting that, but
It's like, on a side note, the kid likes to fight his mom, even though she only has 3 months to live.
his mom has brain cancer. My wife also
Like, wait a second.
has brain cancer.
Until I know for sure, I'm not going to jump to
I'm just going to
conclusions.
reserve judgment.
So fucked up. Like, the kid's name is also this. Well, it's a common name. Like, what the fuck? All right, man. Let's fucking refill. Let's
All right.
get back at it.
Well, we'll be back with final thoughts on Creeping Death. All right, we're back with final thoughts on Creeping Death.
Oh, man. I mean, I like the movie.
I enjoyed this movie a lot.
Yes, like I think this is the first time I've ever said, like, not even halfway through the movie where it's like, no, we need to fucking watch it with the sound.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like it was a great movie, and
I want to know more about this movie.
yes, and I hope that the director, the writer, the producer, everybody, you know, like we always enjoy when they reach out to us like, hey, dipshit, this is what actually happened in the movie. You know, like there's like, I love everybody that does that. Like, Mark Corey, you know, from Manson Brothers.
Oh yeah. You mentioned the
Carey.
name earlier. I can't think of it
Mark
right now.
Carey. He's
Yeah.
Dude,
Mike Carey.
yeah, Mike. Oh, did I say Mark?
You said Mark.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Threw me off.
Mike. He's such a fucking nice guy, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
The Manson Brothers guy.
like it's stuff like that. Where like we've had a couple people reach out to us and say, "Hey, you
That
were
was our,
completely wrong on this."
That was our WrestleMania 40 episode. The ooh yeah.
No, he's
WrestleMania
no
40
He's yeah, man.
episode.
Like I love it. He sent me something over Instagram, and I was like, dude, fucking thank you. And he's like, man, no problem. You know, he's
Yeah.
a fucking
No,
amazing
see,
guy.
like that's one of those movies. Like we'll get back to the review real quick, but like that was one of those movies where I feel like we had a bunch of funny guys, like just bouncing off of each other, and it made the comedy better.
But it's also like, it's, you know, we've always said it where it looks so fun to make a movie, and that hopefully we make a movie sometime, you know, because
Soon.
it looks just, it looks fun and it looks stupid, you know, and it looks dumb where it's like, but we've always said it where you need to enjoy what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're enjoying it, like it doesn't even look like you're doing anything.
Yeah.
You know, like if
You're
that
just
even
having
makes
fun.
sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're having fun. You're just having, you know, and we've asked every time we have a chat with them, anytime we have a chat with anybody,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, oh yeah, nope, we did this. Nope, it was fun. And we did this. And with that,
Yeah.
and you're just like, because it's, I don't know. But anyways.
But okay, so we're talking about. Sorry, my brain has left me. We're talking about Creeping Death. No, this movie, I really enjoy this movie. That they keep it to a few central locations. They make it about everything. So when you have that first death scene, we come back to that first death scene, and like that might feel like a simple thing, but for me, I feel like the fact that they come back to that scene so quickly, like I want to say in like the first 40 minutes of the movie, that it gives you that nice, tight, like no wasted movement kind of feel to the whole movie. So like for me, the movie, it feels like, you know, we're telling a nice tight story here.
Yeah, like it I don't even know what I was going to say.
No, you're good. You're good. Collect your thoughts.
Yeah. Like it's not we start at the first kill scene, and
Which, like, even the first kill scene means something, because we come back there.
no, it was
Like, go ahead. Though.
no, just that. It was super awesome.
Like,
And,
I love the monsters.
dude, and like I hope that made sense what I was talking about through the movie. Like, you know, normally the killer has a mask,
Yeah.
and you clearly see that it is a mask.
But in this one, it doesn't feel like a mask.
It's not a mask.
Yeah.
This is a person that looks like that, if that makes sense. It's a demon, it's something. And so maybe that's what,
Yeah.
maybe that's where like the jack-o'-lanterns came in, because all those jack-o'-lanterns, when it came down time to it, they looked different.
Mm-hmm.
So each one of those jack-o'-lanterns, maybe those were the killers of everything. Maybe that's where the pelts were, But this will be 100%. We need to rewatch it with sound and everything like that, because I feel like we missed so much of what the fuck was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And without sound on it, we think that the main character was a fucking asshole who deserves to die because he was a fucking dickhead to his mom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the part where it comes into it, like, fuck that guy, man. Like, why are you gonna be mean to your mom? And then the fact that he fucking lived, and then it says, like, hoo-hoo, you surprised me. What? That's your motherfucking son? You don't know your own?
Okay, yeah, that part was a little weird.
I really just hope that his dad was wearing those jorts when he was in the ambulance.
He wasn't.
Like, he was like, oh, well, God damn it.
But
Could you imagine
he
fucking...
got in the car, so maybe he had like a change of clothes in the car. Because he shows up, like, when he's in the ambulance, he's in full paramedic uniform. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, could you imagine if you had something bad happen to you, and all of a sudden it's like, Anthony, you're going to be okay. And like, you are waking up from a haze and you see some booty jorts on a dude. Anthony, I got you. Your EKG look like this and your fucking blood pressure's this. I'd be like, you know what? Just drop it.
But does it mean as much unless he drops it like it's hot? Right after he tells you that?
If they are only listening to fucking the 500 Degrees CD, like, no.
Like, I was talking about 98 Degrees.
Well, fucking Juvenile and
I'm talking about, like, the band, 98, or the boy band.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking about motherfucking Juvenile.
I know you're steering. You're staring on me right now.
Juvenile and Lil Wayne and everything like that. They made it's called 500 Degrees.
Okay.
Yeah, no. It's that easy. Like, if all of a sudden you got into a fucking ambulance and they're blaring that music, I'd be like, you know what? Just let me go.
It's tearing up my heart.
No, you see, I would trust that. I'd trust that, compared to, so our town that we lived in before we fucking moved out, you go to high school with these people and everything like that, and then on social media, there's like, oh, hey, I've changed and I've turned a new leaf, whatever the fuck it's called. And it's like, this is what I do for a living. Like, my mom became a doctor in that town and all this shit. And there's like, this person is now the fucking surgical prep. I'd be like, well, I'm not going to have surgery in that town. It was like, this person became the fucking ambulance fucking EMT. Well, I'm not going to get in that ambulance. Fucking somebody else needs to drive me to the hospital. Like,
yeah.
No,
I get it.
There's so much shit. You're just like, did you forget that I went to high school with you? Like, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, man? Like, yeah. I feel like this is what the fuck that movie was doing. Was there's so much shit that was going on.
Well, it's like, so you're saying it's like small town.
Yes.
The horror movie. Like,
which is,
these are people being their authentic selves, but then they become something different later on. Kind of thing. Yeah, I get it. It feels very, it makes sense.
No, it was, like I said, I think that this is the first time we've ever instantly started a movie and be like, oh, fuck this, dude. We need to put it on with sound.
Well, yeah, like I felt like within the first 15 minutes, I just really liked this movie.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
It was super awesome. So I'll end up watching this for sure.
Hell yeah.
Right? There wasn't any nudity. I can watch it with my kid.
That's the thing is like this isn't, I don't remember this being like heavy on the gore, heavy on the nudity, but I do know that I'm engaged and I like all the characters.
The pumpkin stomping.
Like I like all the bad guys, I like all the good guys to an extent, enough that I want to watch them throughout an entire movie, which is saying a lot. You know, for our podcast, like you know, like that's saying a lot. Yeah.
No, it was. I really liked it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just from us not even knowing what's going on.
I feel like we got a good grasp on it though.
Yeah, I feel like whoever the fuck the guy from Troy was like, oh, I don't want to fucking fight it, and then like, you know, he ran away.
Yeah,
but no, it was awesome. Really enjoyed it. So,
all right, well, we'll talk to you next time.
Next motherfucking week. How many hours in a week?
168.
700,600. No.
All right.
Way off. All right. Goodbye. What if
Later.
we exit like that? What does exit all mean?
Jesus.
Goodbye. I think we should. And then we pause like that. God damn, like everybody's like, fuck, that's how they ended it? All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.